Assalamu alaikum everybody, welcome to our channel. We are the Canis Majores, home of handmade custom leather shoes. Now what you see here is a two-eyelid nubuck derby, and what you also might notice is that it is elevated. This is a specific requirement from our special client who prefers wearing elevated shoes. Now let me walk you through the journey of what elevated shoes are. So as you can see here, this is a olive green two-eyelid derby, and it's a very smooth and velvety touch kind of a feeling on the surface. This is called nubuck leather. The construction method that we have used is Goodyear welded. So now you're wondering what are elevated shoes, and let's talk about that. As you can see, the elevated shoes are to serve a purpose of increasing the height of the person wearing those shoes. Now, the standard or the max height that you can increase in a elevated shoe is up to 3 inches. And here you can see clearly that this is a 2.5 inches of elevation in the sole. And the special thing about this shoe is that there's another 1/2 inch elevation that is given inside the sole. So this is where the elevation is up till. And the sole that we have used is a Vibram sheet sole. Now, this may appear to be a heavy shoe. It's actually quite light. It's very light. And now here what we have is another shoe for the same client with the same requirement of having an elevation on the outside. Now, there is no elevation given inside the sole, unlike the previous shoe that we just saw. This is 2.5 inches of an elevation on the outside. Now, this is a penny loafer in camel suede. And at the same time, we also have another shoe from this for the same client, and this is a leather marching boot. Now, again, this is elevation given on the outside with no elevation inside the sole. Now, let's talk about the pros and cons of wearing elevated shoes. This shoe, if you remember, is 2.5 inches of elevation given on the outside. Wearing this shoe can be comfortable and can be worn for longer hours. However, wearing this shoe, which has 2.5 inches of elevation given outside and 1/2 inch of elevation given inside the sole, might cause discomfort if worn for longer hours. Thank you very much for watching our video, guys. Just one thing that I would like to add to the custom shoes is that the shoe is meant to fit your foot and not the other way around. And we at TCM cater to that particular experience unlike anyone else. So if you want your shoes customized and if you have any specific requirements related to your shoes and your feet, you can reach out to the Canis Majores. You'll find all the contact details in the caption below for our website and our social media pages. So do reach out.